Cześć, witam Cię bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku z The Outer Walls. Zostaw kciuka, subskrypcję, dzwoneczek. Kontynuujemy naszą przygodę. Idźmy sobie do przekaźnika. Okej, idziemy, teraz mamy się udać tutaj. Dobrze. Tepujemy i teraz tam mamy się jeszcze udać. Czy jesteśmy w stanie się tu przeteleportować? Jesteśmy, bo oczywiście to jest statek.
Captain, if you're looking for crewmen,
Dobrze, niech się spotykają gdzie chcą. Lecimy tera na tera. Do nadbrzeża.
we are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Okej, i bierzemy nadal te dwie babki. I tepek. Ojejku, trzeba będzie dojść kawałek. Dobra, jakoś tam dotrzemy. Punkt rozbudowy. Okej, weźmy sobie pistolecik. Nasza jedna i druga towarzyszka idą. Rozpiździły ptaki w 3 czy tam 4. Kwiatek.
I'd wager this is the outpost. Rebecca! Anders! Come on out! This'll be a great warm-up.
Okej. Nie ma was tu więcej?
Hey,
Pewnie w środku.
take a
O,
gander.
zablokowane.
Door's busted. Rebecca? Anders? You in there?
Okej. Trzeba jakoś się inaczej dostać. No, chyba że ten ziomek miał klucz. Nie. Do usunięcia. Okej. Jakieś wejście tu gdzieś macie? Drabinka. Hmm. Też jest zamknięte, no.
Huh? You hide and that's how it's done, Captain.
W lodówce raczej nie znajdę. Ty, no jak ja mam się tam dostać? Ani ten nie miał możliwości odblokowania.
Huh.
A,
Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it.
no chyba nie żyją.
Oh no. What did you do?
Oh, Nyoka, I'm so sorry.
I don't... They were... At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I think I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth. Yeah, maybe. I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick. That'd be boring. Half the fun in exploring is the fact that you're on an unknown trail. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Okej, czy zadanie zostało ukończone? Nie. Najprawdopodobniej wracamy na statek. Chyba tutaj parkowałem, dokładnie.
Did you bring me anything? New parts?
Dobra, lądowisko na Scylla.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Nadal te dwie. Panie z załogi. Shit, 3 różne miejsca. Tak czy siak muszę tu pójść. No dobra. Ten dron co tu jeszcze robi? Też tam. Dobra, chyba wszyscy, nie? Dobra, drugi jest tutaj blisko. No, ta mapka nie jest taka wielka, więc to nie będzie problemu, żeby to pobijać. Okej. Dobra, i tam trzeba się i tak przejść, więc biegnijmy kawałek. Okej.
I recognize this. We're dead set on screwing this place up, too.
Ale oni są słabi teraz, nie? Na tym levelu co ja mam, a oni to... Ich nie mogę zdobyć, muszę z tamtego konkretnie zdobyć. I kamieniem rzucę mendo. Tak w niepotrzebnych momentach wyświetla. Okej. No mam to. A, mam z nim pogadać, dobra.
That queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait. What's up? Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there. Password to the door is Charon. Hayes' idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Niuka. Charon. He said it was some old myth, something about death and all the things we killed. Rest of us just thought it sounded cool, so here we are. It's an old cave system we tried to turn into an encampment. You'll see when we get there. Fucking right we are.
No dobra. Wróćmy na statek. I lećmy w takim razie.
Crew
Dalej.
members Ellie and Max are engaged.
Dobra, niech się tam, nie wiem, jedzą. Niech się biją. Nowy, wspaniały
We're now
świat.
in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Lądowisko w Roztoce, dobra. Nie byłem. Możliwe, że byłem. Że jak się okaże, że to jest na górze gdzieś. To jest chyba jakieś podejście, nie? A, dobra. Ciach. Mocni jacyś oni nie są, nie?
Well, this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right in the end. But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe. The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur. Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it. But here, somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. So we started building. We hauled in steel, hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, a sawbones out of the Cascadia survivors, who took a kindness to Hayes. And Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first, but for a teenager, she was surprisingly capable. Believe me, I had my complaints. She had a head for numbers, helped us trade hides for food and materials, negotiated contracts. Turned out to be mighty useful. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name, 1 family. Charon. Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong.
Co? zostały ostatnie do pokonania, to. Szukaj resztek przyjaciół, no niezły quest. O, przepraszam.
I wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here. This bringing them together, burying them. This is the kind of thing Hayes would have done. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone, but that also makes it right. Captain, thank you. You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara proper before I lay everyone's medallions to rest.
Co się stało? Że taki czarny ekran był. A, nie mogę tutaj podróżować jeszcze. Dobrze. Już będę mógł. Tak, no to ciach. Fajnie, że podblokowywałem sobie już te mapki wszystkie i w sumie mogę sobie po prostu skakać między tymi wszystkimi lokacjami. A, moment, bo myśmy skończyli przecież tego questa i on mi się z automatu wziął i wybrał. To bym chciał. Tutaj. Tera na tera lecimy. Będziemy zostawać modelką.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Przejdź do lądowiska i Eli zamiast Nojki. Dobra. Okej. Mi się wydaje w ogóle, że tego questa stąd brałem.
I love Byzantium.
I can't wait. What can I do for you, darling?
Wiedziałem, jak ja mam zostać tą twoją lafiryndą. Zobaczyć, w co ubierają się rozmawiać z rana w pancerz oraz nakrycie głowy z następujących zestawów. Ikonoklasta, maruder i kosmolub. Ikonoklasta, maruder i kosmolub.
I can't.
Maruder i kosmolub. Ja tego u niej nie kupię, nie? Bo musiałbym wziąć i skoczyć do tamtych lokacji, tak? O kurwa, dobra. Ja jestem w stanie pójść do automatu tutaj i kupić to w automacie. Nie. No to raczej tego już też nie będziemy robili, bo nie ma sensu. Ten quest jest nieosiągalny nigdzie. To bym musiał ogarnąć te ubrania. Mi się nie chce. Nowy świat w takim razie. Czyli powrót trzeba zrobić. Zobaczmy po prostu tutaj. Chyba mogę przyzwać statek, nie? się nie mylę. No właśnie.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance.
Dead center. Hey, Cap. I'm still not quite sure what to make of that Max fellow. Sometimes he reminds me of Anders, and the way he stares at things as if he's gonna dismantle them. Shit. Look at me dredging up bygone days. Forget I said anything. I will.
What did I tell you? Harlow's down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who yammers that much means half of it. Take a page out of my rule book. Don't trust anyone. Then it's easy. Don't get all mushy on me now. Come on, what did we just learn? People look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental law of nature, same as gravity and conservation of motion. See, this is what I like about you. You may not be from here, but you fit right in. You're not working for the board out of some foolish sense of idealism. And here I thought I'd seen it all. This galaxy must be bigger than I'd thought. Enough about Harlow, though. Anything else?
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen will be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy-like, ain't it?
Dobra, pogadajmy sobie jeszcze z załogą. Resztą załogi. To powinno być na górze w kuchni. O, z drugiej strony. Z nim chyba już nie muszę gadać, bo z nim już przeklikałem wszystko. O, jednak nie.
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays. No, boss, not really. I was what's the word? Deflecting. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. Always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way. That's what they called us. Orphans with no family, no company to take us in, nowhere to go but the back bays. The word's a touch kindlier than Rungleech, but the meaning's just as clear. If you can't support your own self, you don't deserve to be on the Groundbreaker. Same way we all do. Look for work and hope somebody would give me a shot. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on. Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Former dock worker, anyway. That's all in the past now. I'm over it, and he's in recovery, probably. Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civilized, too. Genuflecting and everything. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives. Yeah, I guess my ship did arrive in the end. I've got you to thank for that. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
Okej, jeszcze o czymś mogę z tobą pogadać? Nie, dobra. Okej, no to tu już wszystko. O, tu jest Max.
As always, I am at your disposal. Anything you'd like to discuss? Yes? Scientism, as its name implies, believes that nature abhors equality. The strong survive, and the weak perish for the betterment of the whole. And reason, not emotion, is the seat of all morality. Wisdom means accepting the vicissitudes of life with grace and dignity. Of course I did. Let's see, how can I explain this to someone like you? Don't be ruled by your emotions, and being strong is better than being weak. Well, that's not quite how I'd put it. I prefer to think of it as looking at reality for what it truly is, not how we'd like it to be. Yes?
Dobra. Coś tu jeszcze gdzieś jest do pogadania. Raz, dwa, trzy, cztery, pięć. Chyba się zgadza, nie? To jest robot. Maszyna do czyszczenia? Co jest? Jeszcze quest tu jest. Coś jest? Aha, no to nieźle. Jeszcze jakiś quest się odpalił. Tam już gadałem. To nie. Czekaj, to teraz mogę go questa zrobić? Nie no, na pionier mnie teraz wysyła. Ej, to git. Maszyna czyszcząca jest tu, żeby pogadać, nie?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate. I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Gdzie musimy iść do kolejnego terminalu, tak? A ten terminal jest gdzie? A, nad nami. Ja już ten terminal sprawdzałem przecież. A. No dobra. Jak się wystraszyłem.
Greetings, customer. This SAM unit is unable to locate your registered information. Would you like to register your SAM? Registering new owner, Captain. SAM units live to clean and clean to live.
Ty no sztos, gość będzie sprzątał teraz, nie? Na sam koniec gry będziemy mieli posprzątany statek. Zajebiście. Można z tobą pogadać normalnie, czy... Druga opcja jest sztos, nie?
Scheduling next round of cleaning to commence in 4 minutes. All SAM units travel fully assembled in a 12x12 corrugated steel box. Did you know SAM units are capable of equipping regulation-grade flamethrower nozzles? Upgrade your attachment today and get to firing away.
Miotacz ognia i jalo, nie? Dobra. Możemy jeszcze tego questa wykonać, bo on jest tutaj na pionierze. No to lećmy tam. Ale zrobimy to już w kolejnym odcinku. No teraz to tyle. Dzięki serdeczne za oglądanie. Zostaw kciuka, subskrypcję, dzwoneczek, wbijaj do linków w opisie i miłego popołudnia. Cześć.